Hello, I'm Ajahn Jyotipalo. Welcome to Sauntering into Silence. Yesterday here at the Birken Monastery, we did a first-time practice of taking a tradition from Mexico, the Day of the Dead, and a celebration that they create there as part of that of making a shrine, which is called the Ofrenda. On Monday, I hope to release a video of when I was there last year. I interviewed two of the monks at St. John's about their ofrenda and just all the different symbology of it. And while I was in the middle of that interview, I was really struck by how many of the similarities there are between the way they did in Mexico and the Catholic tradition, honor people who've passed away, and the way we do it in Buddhism. And also with Buddhism, there's potentially sort of deeper practices that could go along with the ofrenda. One is that in Mexico they will paint the name of the people in the family on the skulls, people who are still alive. And so the symbology there is you look and you see that your skull is already on the shrine, and later the children, oftentimes these skulls are made out of sugar, and so the kids can eat those. But it's this reminder of death, and so that's a daily contemplation for Buddhist. And so I just thought it would be fun to sort of just introduce the ofrenda as a potential Buddhist ritual. Like once a year, gathering all the photos of people from the monastery, our supporters, friends, family members who've passed away, and just having one day, the Day of the Dead, where we put their pictures on the shrine. And you'll see from the video on Monday, it is quite elaborate, and it's a celebration of people who've been in our lives and just keeping their memory alive. In the movie Coco, which came out a couple years ago, they explain this very well. So I think if you're interested in this holiday, it's a really good movie to watch. And one way I was thinking about it is that the ofrenda, you put pictures of people who've passed away, and it's not that there's like a heaven or hell in this sort of belief for the pre-Christian tradition of the ofrenda, the Day of the Dead, but it's as long as people are in memory, they still exist. And if somebody finally sort of, there's nobody left in the world that remembers that person, then they cease to exist in this, I think it's called Michelin, is the land where people go when they've passed away from this realm. And when they're not remembered, they cease to exist there as well. And so it's just a practice of keeping people in memory, honoring them, dedicating merit to them, and also a practice of contemplating death. So as we were painting the skulls last night, several people mentioned that just the painting of the skull was like a concentration practice. They were quite taken by as a meditation practice of being concentrated and focusing on what you're doing. And other people were using it to contemplate death, contemplating the skull and the teeth. And so I think it has potential to be kind of a crossover pollination. One of the brothers at St. John's was mentioning that the Day of the Dead falls right around the same time as Halloween. And in Mexico, those two holidays are starting to kind of learn from each other. You're starting to see pumpkins and people decorating in costumes, which maybe wasn't so much part of the tradition before. So it's like Mexican, American, Catholic traditions all kind of blending in. And I think there's a potential that could also happen with Buddhism, just the contemplations of the body, contemplations of death, contemplations of impermanence. So here is some of our video footage of our painting the skulls last night. And check out Monday. I'll release I think it's going to be about an 8-minute long video of deeper explanation of the ofrenda.
Alas, poor Yorick, I knew you well.
Could be.
Hello. Hello. How are you? How are you?
Doing well, Ajahn.
I see. That's a pretty dead nice person. Pretty dead.
Should be pretty when you're dead.
Oh, that is nice. Very colorful. Eyebrows.
I see.
See this skull for your niece?
Yeah, in honor of her changes in life.
Yeah, you can see the eyes for sure. Is there a story for you, Metta?
No.
You're just
no
having
story.
fun.
I'm just having
Oh, a
fun.
Dhammachakra wheel.
I made a Dhammachakra.
Nice.
I was,
Gold.
yes, combining cultures.
Yes.
I like simple things, simplicity. So I was just thinking about what remains when you die. So
What remains when you die, Kush?
yeah, just your skull and your teeth.
Just the color of your teeth.
Just your skull and your teeth. So
You'd put a couple marsh birds there on
a couple of flowers.
the. Wow. And look at Joe's pinky. It's just as colorful as the skull.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one. Wow. Of course, Kush is walking away.